So I'm back with a quick new video, guys. I want to thank you for the comments and for the support. It helps motivate me for making these. I improved the system a bit. I made it more practical. I added an RF pager inside it and removed a few unnecessary parts and solved a few issues. So I'll showcase it to you and explain a few things, mainly the changes. So we removed the AND switches using blockers and branches. It's a bit more complicated to use branches because you have to configure them, but it's nicer than having AND switches that like have lots of particles throwing around. It's confusing. It gives off your electricity. I did not put in the OR switches part. It's already explained in the previous video. I'm just showcasing the new parts. Now the timers are looped right now, so as long as you're sensed by the sensor, the system keeps resetting itself and the turret pods will stay open. They may close briefly, but they'll open again. And I added an RF broadcaster to get notified that there's a person sensed by the HFBF sensor. These are both on different timers. The doors will stay open for as long as you decide, but it's good to set this timer lower so the HFBF sensor tells you, okay, the person died, you can stay wherever you are. So now I'll quickly showcase the system. So let us pretend that you're getting raided and your neighbors know that you're an oiler. This system is basically made for someone who leaves his base a lot. Let's say you roam or you do oil rig. So your neighbors know you're an oiler and they see you leave with their minicopter with your two teammates, or maybe in your large scrap heli. You take with yourself an RF pager and you leave your base. The system will open the turrets automatically for you and also notify you. Now, the raider sees you leave, he'll wait a couple of minutes and either land into your base with a minicopter or climb into it with ladders or break a wall. Maybe he finds another way in. But basically, I'll remove this wall as if you broke it. The raider is in, and I'm notified. I'm notified by this sensor, by this pager, sorry. And the turrets, of course, kill me. This turret is part of the outer cupboard. This turret is part of the base. Of course, this is a scuff base, but it's just for demonstration purposes. And the sensor is right behind this box. You can hide it. I trust in your hiding abilities. You can hide it anywhere. Alright, that's it. As soon as I move away from the sensor, I stop being notified. So either the raider got out, and sensors should be around your base, all the way around it, or the raider died. So let's say you're an oil rig right now, you get notified by this, then you have a decision to make. Do I go back in case it's a raider, or maybe it's just somebody that jumped into my base to steal some hemp or I don't know what. So to help you understand further in, I put the sensor inside and I'll activate it in a second. I'll just remove this frequency. I'll set it to 443. It's going to be really annoying. And right now the HFBF sensor is not working, so it's not blocking this pass-through, which in turn does block this. The system does not start. As soon as I'll be authorized, it blocks this signal. The signal to the system is free to go. And I started 2 timers. So we solved the issue with the last build. This loop will be on 20 seconds and on a 20-second interval, and this was on a 1-second interval. So this one sends out the RF broadcast signal to my pager, which is not on the same signal right now. And this one is on a 20-second interval. As soon as the sensor stops seeing me, this will stop after 1 second, and this as the loop ends. So I'll let it start another loop, and I'll shut it off and showcase it. So this started again. I turned off the loop. Sorry, I shut off the sensor. Now, this loop stopped right away. The RF pager would have stopped buzzing because it would have buzzed our ears off. And the doors will shut as soon as this loop is done. Now I'll show it one more time with the pager on. Alright. So guys, thank you for watching. I came out with this video quite quick because I wanted to update my system. I did not think through my first system too much. I wanted to add this RF pager thing at the first iteration, and I hope this system is more practical. I do know how it feels to go to oil rig and come back and your base is gone. I do know how it feels to go out and roam and you think you might be raided, you come back, you raided. This system actually gives you a chance to F1 kill in console, or for one of your clan members to do that. It gives you a chance to respond fast or to decide not to respond, and not to worry when you hear explosions when you're out on cargo or on oil rig. I hope this system helped you. I hope this was clear, and I'll see you in the next video.